Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out. Magic 89.9.
The voice of Summer Magic 89.9. Yeah, man. They're listening and watching. So rough. Time now, 6:10 on the clock. The boys are out tonight on a Come On Tonight Thursday. My name is Slick Rick.
And this is Tony.
We like to say congratulations to our friends from Big Bad Wolf. Man, that was nice. So congratulations to you, Tony, is because I see you are the morning shift because our guys, Will goes, oh, so you guys come in shift. So it was you this morning, and then it was me and Tin this afternoon.
Oh, man, I came straight for real. Bon voyage, our Adriatico. She's moving to another country.
Hey, congratulations.
She's
Bon
leaving
voyage.
after 30 plus years living in the Philippines. She's finally taking off.
What's this, tying the knot?
No, she already did. She's just wanting to
okay,
take
just
off.
relocating.
Yeah, just relocating. And I think we ended like 6 a.m. Yeah, so once got home, showered, got to Big Bad Wolf at 9:30. My gosh.
I was the ceremony is because everyone said it was like, it was.
It was on
nice.
On my phone. It was 93, but then on other people's the heat index was like 43, 42, 44,
yeah.
And I was burning because so I said, you know what? I'm just gonna get a tan. And I just took off my shades and I just stood there. And I was the only one there because everyone else was under the shade, which was like 20 feet back. The stage was under the sun.
Yeah.
Literally. But they had to because that's where the setup was to show that the Big Bad Wolf was donating, I think, over 1,000 books to DSWD.
Yeah, 3,000.
3,000?
3,000 was the first one,
DSWD.
yeah.
And USEC, Aliyah, congratulations to you and the kids. They're doing such a great job of taking care and plucking kids off the streets that are dealing with substance abuse. Mm-hmm. So they all came. They're all rowdy. And I was like, oh, no shit. Oh, man, this is too early. 9:30 a.m.
So here's kids screaming.
I was like, I was struggling. And then finally we got up to the third floor, which is where the book sale is. Mm-hmm. It's on the third floor. The great thing about Parkal Mall is it's absolutely free parking until who knows when. And there's not too many restaurants. There's a lot of food restaurants at the bottom. But they have a Mary Grace, they have a North Park, they have, was it Dylan's? Mm-hmm. They have
everyone's favorite coffee bean.
Coffee bean. They have Dunkin' Donuts at the bottom. I actually walked all around that and checked it out. And I even checked out, there's a toy store at the very end, a Home Depot at the very end.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I did the tour with Chess, and it's pretty interesting. So if you love books, their mission this year is, or I think it's every year, is to get 1 million new readers every year. So there's a lot of eye candy. If you don't like reading, just go. It's air conditioned, and there's nothing like watching people pick up books.
Yeah, and just walking around. I mean, also don't worry if you get hungry. There's food available on the floor.
Yeah, they have Unli Lugao.
So they got like hot dogs, anything else you want. They got coffee. They got the Chinese delights. You got dim sum. You got everything there. So drop on by absolutely for free. You can't miss it is because if you park downstairs at Parkal, the basement parking, go to the elevator and hit 3. There's actually a sticker there that says Big Bad Wolf. Absolutely free. Just walk in and your wallets are gonna explode because there's just so many books to buy.
So many. I didn't kill it this year. I don't know why I didn't kill it this year. I think last year I spent a crazy amount. This year was I think I was just so tired. I just wanted to leave. And then congratulations to the people of Del Monte, Talayan of Quezon City. It is hot. They opened their new uni oil today.
Oh,
So
congratulations.
I think they're at 130 gas stations, and they're doing 200
for this year.
for the, I think, half of the year, July. So I don't know how they're going to do that,
For
but
the first 2 quarters.
yeah, first 2 quarters. Let's see if they do.
Hey, they probably will. Congratulations. Good on you guys. And so if you want to, just drop on by the Uni Oil. Tell them that Tony sent you.
Oh, yeah. While supplies last at that particular branch, 7 pesos off.
Oh,
Yeah, 7 pesos off.
it's just so far.
So, yeah.
Right now.
That's-
I'd go there.
Yo,
But 7 pesos is 7 pesos.
I'm in my 3rd shirt today. Actually, yeah, 3rd shirt.
Hey, congratulations.
My
Good,
gosh.
good on you, man.
All
Looking
right.
good. Looking good.
All right, we got to take a break, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll take a quick one and come right back with more of Boys Night Out. Stick around.
Sizzling hot and always on top. The voice of summer, Magic 89.9.
Boys Summer Magic 89.9. K Dot. Time now 6:27. Got Boys Night Out. Got Tony and Slick Rick. No Tin and no Gino. They are hosting.
They're just around the corner,
Yes.
right?
They're in Whack Whack.
Interesting news. We'll start off with the entertainment. I don't know if you guys are Miley Cyrus fans, but reports are. I don't know if you guys know the song Ocean or if you guys are familiar with it, but she's not releasing it. So this song was actually recorded with Calvin Harris, and apparently she actually stated that the reason why she doesn't want to release this song with Calvin is because it was written for Liam, or at least during when she was with Liam, or it's about,
It reminds, yeah.
it's about Liam
Yeah.
and how he actually choked her in the tub and almost drowned her.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Wild.
it's triggering, I guess. I mean, for her to say that, it gives her the right, so that's fine. That's fine if she doesn't release it. I assume a lot of people would want to hear it, but if it triggers her, then no need for it.
Yeah, it's wild. I was like, yo, and
that's probably the scariest thing. If you are close to death, is drowning.
oh man,
Drowning is like, it's like no other thing.
I don't know. I've never experienced it.
I have.
You've experienced drowning?
Yeah.
I haven't. So, but yeah, it's pretty wild. And this is after nalaman niya nag-cheat pa si Liam. Not with one, not with two,
But
not
with
with
many.
three, not with four, not with five, not with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. She found out 14 different girls.
Wow, look at that.
And so sinakal niya si Miley and then drowned her or tried to drown her in the tub. Crazy, man. It just
Yeah, that's a little
Yeah.
nuts. So,
Wild. Yeah, so I didn't even know this. I thought they just broke up because
no domestic violence.
So I mean, this is the first time that it's coming out. Like it was this bad. So now everyone's like, oh, okay. It's pretty wild.
And he actually just came out the trailer for The Witcher.
He has a new movie.
The Witcher.
Yeah.
He was taking over Henry Cavill.
So it is wild. Let's see what happens to him. And so yeah, it's basically a tidal wave of emotions. The song of past events for Miley, and so she doesn't know if she wants to release it. So we'll find out and see what happens.
Well, good on her. I mean, whenever she's ready, then go for it. But then if she's not ready, if it's a little bit too soon, and then it just brings back, what was it, PTSD, and then wag na?
And this is what I wanted to discuss was the whole trauma and the experience of why a lot of us have reservations, or have a lot of us want divorce, and a lot of us have reservations in the country that don't want it. Obviously, if you heard Richard Gomez yesterday speak up about his no regarding divorce, he makes a valid reason for the state of the church, which was pretty good. I didn't even know he spoke so eloquently on that matter. Like, it was like, I was like, wow.
You were surprised.
I go, Mr. Gomez, how about no divorce? And then I'm sure someone wrote up, but then again, he is an actor, right? So I was like, wow.
I think that's what he is a very smart guy, I've heard. And maybe he does have a good writer.
Oh, no, definitely he has a team.
Yeah, and I think
he's a mayor, right? Mayor ba si Goma? Governor ba? Governor.
So he's, he's talented also in the kitchen, so he does that. So, but I think there's a lot that a lot of politicians can learn from him, is that they need a good team around him to make him.
I think all of them do. I see a lot of them.
But for the point to make him sound smarter.
I think you always have lawyers around you if you're in a public service. Hindi ka pwede, wala kang lawyer.
Either a lawyer, get a nice writer, so at least the writer can, you can memorize the script. But you can call us up, 8631-0899. What's your take on the divorce bill? Are you for it? Are you against it?
Yeah, 126 said yes.
Why or why not?
109 said no. 20 abstained from voting. Just a real short, I guess. You don't have to say your name if you want to be anonymous. There's only two countries. The Philippines at yung Vatican. Tayo lang dalawa na walang divorce.
and technically, the Vatican will never have divorce.
But I get it. I get why we don't have divorce. Fine. We're 90% Catholic, right?
Yeah. We're
but we love cheating. Right? Shit.
Doesn't matter where we are.
Don't tell me that we don't want divorce, but it's okay to cheat, right? Like, I have a lot of friends, and they got multiple stepfathers.
Can't be a hypocrite.
Right? They got like 6 stepfathers.
They got a lot of different families.
We got one right here in the booth. Right? There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying that I think the divorce, if I'm not mistaken, the divorce protects the female. Mm-hmm. In this state, it doesn't really protect you. But Goma was saying it protects to keep the family together, whether it's dysfunctional or not. And he stated that the percentage, if there are any psychiatrists or family therapists out there, his statistics said it's better to keep mom and dad together than have a broken family, even if it's traumatic or there's violence, physical or verbal abuse in the relationship. Mas okay mag stick together rather than separate.
Let's pick up the phone line. We got a caller.
All right.
Hello?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Actually, I'm against divorce.
Against. Okay. Why is that?
Same argument as Goma. The family together.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how you should be able to work it out among the family.
Do you think we're in an era where it's too easy? Like North America, sobrang easy to get married and then break up. Like J-Lo. Si J-Lo, pang-anim na ba to? Pang-5. Pang-5 divorce ba to si J-Lo? Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it's for convenience, so mas okay talaga yung meron tayo para madali na lang, di ba? Pero at the end of the day, siguro doon pa rin ako sa yung pagiging family centered nung alam mo yun, yung mas okay pa rin na buo yung family, and kung may problem yung family pa rin yung kayo pa rin yung mag-aayos.
What if, sir, I'm just thinking of, because I know obviously I lean more towards mga babae, syempre barkada ko mga babae, but a lot of them are syempre bugbog sarado, di ba? Ang I think in the divorce, in the state of in the matter of the laws of divorce, may incentive, I think, yung babae sa divorce. May makukuha siya. I think in the end, it protects the girl and the kids, I think. Because dito sa annulment parang wala ba? Parang wala eh.
Wala. So if ever may ganun, iba yung
I can have sex and makakabuntis ako na marami. Tapos ligtas ako, right? Kasi, I mean, if in the event I get married and then get annulled, married, annulled, married,
Yeah.
annulled, I don't have to,
You don't have to shell out.
unless now with the
Divorce.
No, but
there's a women's, what is it? There's a women's bill, right? That protects them now.
Their Bill of Rights, yeah.
Yeah. So now they have, right? The violence against women.
Yes.
Yeah. And kids.
But may I ask, Sir Tony,
Yeah.
if ever na ma-approve ba yung divorce law dito sa Philippines, will you be getting married?
Hindi
No,
pare.
no.
Pare. Yo.
Hold your horses, man.
Kung ganon, wag na lang. Wag na lang divorce.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that.
Wag na lang.
He's not even gonna get down that. It's because you're gonna have to pay to get married.
If it costs
the whole
me
wedding.
If the law to have divorce is for me to get married, wag na lang. Wag na lang.
Wala pa rin pala talaga.
Yeah,
Wala pa rin. Magpo-pro-divorce na sana ako eh.
No, he's not. He's not.
Wag pare, wag muna. Masaya na ako, bro.
Yeah, so don't bother. It's okay.
Yun, guys.
All right. Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
So no for him.
You know, for him.
Okay, valid reason.
J-Lo has been divorced 3 times.
Okay, married and
She was married 3 times.
engaged.
And engaged.
How many times?
She was engaged to A-Rod.
Okay.
And then she was engaged to
Did he?
They didn't
They
make it,
had a ring, right?
but they never said that it was official.
Oh, okay.
But then she was married to Noah, Johnny Noah, from 97 to 98, and then Chris Judd from 2001 2003, then Mark Anthony. And then after that, she got engaged to A-Rod, and then they called it quits in 2021, and then that's when she jumped to Affleck. And then 3 months later, they tied the knot in Vegas. So this coming is going to be 4th.
Okay, so 4.
4.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you really want to be with each other, gagawin at gagawin mo, whether there's annulment or not. Right? At the end of the day. I get it. I get why people say, wag na lang ilagay natin divorce kasi it's gonna change all the laws. Obviously, it's gonna be really, really different.
But then I think it's going to be a lot different as opposed to how it is in the U.S. is because U.S. is just like, any little problem, okay, let's get divorced. It's quick like that. I mean, it's a culture of
we're pretty
being
quick
divorced.
too. I know married people,
But I'm not sure,
let's just cheat.
I'm just not sure, like, how much it would be here for
Just go out
to
at night,
get
Slick.
divorced.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you who's married.
Oh no!
I'll tell you who isn't.
Without a doubt, it's there. But then the thing is I think it's just the whole process of getting divorced. It might be expensive.
Oh, that's a good question.
It might,
because 120,000 is annulment. But the thing is, with annulment, you have to. Both parties don't both parties have to agree.
yes.
And if one of them, like tatay ni Karel, tatlong hari, forever, I think it was 20 years, if I'm not mistaken, or more, that he did not sign the marriage between him and Jaja.
Mm-hmm.
So Dolphy and her were never married, right? Tama ba yun?
They were just together.
Live-in.
But then I think eventually.
Common lang.
No? Not,
I
I don't know.
I don't think he signed it. I don't think he signed it.
But they were together.
I wanted to ask him, but I didn't. Medyo natatakot kay Doc eh. Medyo and he wasn't in good terms with our other buddy.
Well, that wasn't our fault. we were collateral damage.
Yeah.
We were good with him, but then he wasn't good with us is because
that's
hey,
what
you're friends with yeah. So you're bad in my eyes. So we could never come up to him.
Sinaktan mo yung anak eh.
All right, 863-108999. Yeah, it's kind of. I'm kind of interested, like, how much would it be? Is because if it's super expensive, I
Yeah.
think a lot of people won't do it. They'll be just doing it like whatever's been doing.
Can we get a lawyer? Obviously,
We're not there.
we lost our lawyers that were on the show. So
They became famous and they just left us.
Attorney Ina Bora and Attorney Karen Jimeno have gone on to better things. But if you are a lawyer and you can basically in layman's terms, give us the rundown on an annulment versus a divorce. I think divorce is you were married and you're breaking up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Annulment is you did not get married.
And then
It does not exist.
and then that's also acknowledged by the church, right?
Yeah,
When you're
but it's so
annulled.
stupid, right? Because now, even if you don't get divorce, even if there is no divorce, and let's say you don't get annulled, you're still gonna move on to your next partner.
Yeah, yeah,
Ganon
yeah.
din eh.
Of course.
You're gonna, right? You're gonna leave your partner and then just move on.
And we know a lot of people like that.
Kahit nga hindi breaking, nag-move on eh. Di ba?
The other party doesn't know.
It's called an overlapping, right?
Break pa tayo? Kailan pa? Di ba? Did you get my text message?
There's ang daming overlap. Like this whole Zian, Lim, and Kim Chu. Everyone is trying to say that
Who's at fault?
there's an overlap, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. They broke up already, but everyone's like dissecting it on the internet.
Just let him be.
Yeah.
Just let him be happy. I think that's the one thing here in the Philippines is that people always they want to find out the exact time and date. Like, oh, this is when they got together. And then look at the Instagram. The Instagram, oh, may post pa a week before.
Soko tayo eh. Soko. Lahat tayo sa...
Hi.
Hi, good evening.
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 Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Actually, I just want to, kasi hindi ako nakaabot kagabi doon sa call with Susie.
Okay, okay.
I think it's divorce also, the topic kagabi.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to flashback lang rin kasi my teacher in high school, I think na siya eh, Dr. Philosophy na.
Mm-hmm.
And nakikita ko yung mga post niya kasi ang sabi niya sa amin when we're in high school, I came from a Catholic high school institution.
Mm-hmm.
Ang sinasabi niya that time, once na ma-approve lang yung isa doon sa 3 bills for abortion yata yun, then same-sex marriage and itong divorce.
Divorce.
Once na ma-approve lang isa dyan, dire-diretso na yan. And I was in high school way back 20 years ago.
Wow.
Or 10 years, 15 years ago. So, parang time is changing na medyo, sinasabi niya nga doon sa mga post niya ngayon, medyo cryptic na rin. Kasi na medyo sign of end times daw. As he says,
Yeah.
na ayun nga, medyo iba na yung tingin ng tao among themselves and among others, and yung mga gine-generalize ng tao as of now is parang kahit mali, gine-generalize sila as good na lang kasi ginagawa ng lahat.
Yeah.
So, ayun,
And I also think because we have a strong influence sa West eh. But if you look at it,
exactly.
ginagaya naman natin eh.
True.
Barkada ko eh, may asawa, 3 babae niya eh. So anong gagawin ko?
Sa isang kama?
What? Yeah, I'm telling you, man. He's got 3 girls. What do I tell the wife?
Sir.
Yeah.
What?
Pang Viva Max yan.
Anong sasabihin ko sa
Ibang
asawa niya?
story yan
Right? like, okay, why did you just leave? You know, hindi, mahal ko siya eh.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
Maybe then yung I think rin yung baka yung dalawang sumunod na bill which is I think on na-reading na rin yun yung same-sex marriage or abortion thing is maybe next na nga rin as he says kasi parang it's the same parang same notation lang silang tatlo eh. Why would you generalize? It's among relationship and life. So,
well, there's always a argument on both sides, no matter what.
But I get it. If they say yes to this, sunod-sunod na.
What more?
And we are as we said heavily more Catholic Christian, right? And so
I think parang nawala na rin yung pag-cold passion natin mga Pinoy.
yeah.
We're like na talaga transcending to the Western culture.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's always been there. It's just been suppressed. I mean, everyone does it, but then it's not like it's not blatant out there.
Well,
yet.
look at Viva Max. 11 million strong.
Yeah.
11 million subscribers. Right?
Are you one of those 11 million, my friend?
And we have 3 in the booth that are contributors.
Nakikinood lang, pero I didn't.
Ano ka, advance?
Password? Password naman, Jay!
169 ba?
Pa-voucher!
Or 499? Ano ba?
Ang kinood lang pero I didn't subscriber and yeah.
So,
Lalo na siguro pandemic, way
Ah,
pandemic,
yeah.
yung mga times ng OnlyFans, yan.
Hey,
are you...
It's all good.
So, are you saying yes to it or no? We're not ready for it.
I think for me, siguro I would say still no. Pero
okay.
sa akin no, pero ang kinaka-comment ko lang is if yung sinasabi niya nga na pagmahal talaga yung divorce, I think it's for the rich people lang which need to part ways na hatiin yung
that's gonna get messy.
Oh yeah, that's only my comment. Pero for me, I think it's still no.
Yeah, maybe for like ordinary people, they may not go for the divorce because it's just gonna cost too much.
So that's it. Yeah, man.
Hey,
Okay.
thanks.
Siyempre, kalahati ng makuha ng
Your assets.
50% divorce yan unless you have a prenup.
Yeah, prenup. Yeah.
But how many of you are gonna marry your partner na prenup?
Prenup.
Yeah, diba? That's complicated.
There's a famous, well, he's not so famous, but he's a popular basketball player. So he was gonna get married, and for the past, I think he was with her for 4 or 5 years. And when they came down to talking about their wedding, 3 years prior to them getting married, he said, my lawyer has a prenup. Go through it, and when you're ready, let's discuss. 8 days before the wedding, I think, or a couple days before the wedding, she still didn't sign it.
Oh my God.
So the wedding was already reception, church, entourage, everything was paid. $400,000 he paid.
Wow.
Wow.
And then he told her, "You haven't signed it. It's off. I'm calling it off." So he called it off. Wild. And she's like, she kept on saying, she kept on putting it off. She didn't want to have the conversation. Ayaw niya mag-usap tungkol sa prenup. So, yeah, he didn't get married to her. He was just trying to protect himself. But, I mean, wala ka ng pera. Hindi mo na kailangan, right? I mean, for him, he was a famous basketball NBA player. So,
Controversial.
NBA player, yeah.
DPBA.
Hindi PBA. Hindi PBA. For
Dollars? Oh, nawala. Drop it.
8631-0899. Still trying to find out the legal differences between the annulment and then divorce, and if you're for it or not or against it. We'd like to know. If you guys didn't know, it just on the third reading yesterday, 126 voted, 109 don't want approval of divorce, and 20 abstained. So I don't know. I think I'm more progressive in terms of thinking of how
For the future.
But I know a lot of old schoolers want to keep it intact. Like
The
like
old
today,
values.
kanina. I saw a family eating lunch, and before, when the kids came, nagmano. But the younger kids didn't. The younger, and then the parents said, "Hoy, magmano ka. Mano kay mom or kay lola." So hey. And then they ran off. So I was like thinking, I guess we have to still keep
Instill that, yeah.
our
values, our
old
traditional.
Traditional old school values. But at the same time, I think we also have to see how we're adapting. Kailan tayo mag-adapt eh? Gusto mo ba mag-Nokia 5110?
No.
In an era where there's a smartphone?
Hey, the 3210's coming back.
Yeah, but I mean, it's going to be different though, right?
Yeah, it's going to be different.
With operating software now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it times are changing, and we'll see with the future public servants how they
Future
react.
generations.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Hi, guys.
What's up?
Okay.
Regarding the divorce bill,
Okay.
yeah. For me, no.
No.
Just make the annulment process
Quicker.
simpler para
Easier.
Dun sa,
Yeah. Okay.
para dun sa mga may physical abuse na.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But does the annulment, sir, do you know if the annulment the wife gets a percentage?
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know,
don't
yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Parang wala, right? Parang,
Parang
it's not mandatory, right?
It's not written
It's annulment.
there. Yeah, because that's something that in a divorce settlement.
Okay. Yeah.
There's no annulment.
Okay.
There's no annulment. I've never heard of an annulment settlement.
Yeah.
I've heard of an annulment. I mean, that's the the verdict.
It did not exist. Basically, the marriage did not happen.
Yeah.
In an annulment.
In
Hindi nangyari.
in the eyes of
Ang sakit yun. Hindi nangyari. Yeah. It's like bullshit. Right? We went out. We got married. We went out. We made love.
but it never really happened.
Yeah. Oh, did you see what Chris Chu said?
What did he say?
No sex after marriage?
What?
Yeah. Kanina lang.
No sex after marriage?
Yeah. No. Yes. So no sex before marriage. Sorry. No sex before marriage.
How about me? There has to be sex after marriage.
Medyo weird.
Sorry, Chris. I take that back.
People gonna text him like, "Did you say
Yeah.
no sex after marriage?"
And then his co-host on the show was also in favor of no sex before marriage. And I was like, okay.
You know what? Honestly, that's
Hindi ko kaya.
no. Honestly, I
Di ba?
didn't do. I didn't do
pare.
that. I didn't do that.
Oh, bro. Yo. Tap out na ako.
Oh,
Tap out.
I'd be a hypocrite if I said, "Yeah, I agree with that." No,
Bibili ako ng kotse na hindi andar.
no test drive.
Hindi na-drive. Pare, ayan.
Dapat may test drive.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just speaking out loud.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Do we have a break?
Yeah, we have a break. 6:30?
Yeah.
What are we at?
Yeah.
6:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
And
right.
then we have our friends from Viva Max.
And I think I saw your guest walk in.
Today?
Yeah, she walked in.
Oh, already? Okay.
I saw her walk in. I
Okay.
saw through the door.
All right. So we'll get to our first guest from Viva Max. Great movie that's coming out this weekend?
Tonight.
Tonight.
Oh, midnight.
Okay.
Midnight screening.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll take a quick one and come back with more of Boys Night Out. Don't forget, we have a Saturday Slam event happening at the end of the month, May 30, 7 p.m. This is at Nocal, Makati Square, if you haven't been there, Legazpi Village. So if you love the 90s,
80s.
join us. 80s, 90s?
This is 80s.
Oh, this is 80s?
Yeah.
Gosh, we went even older. So if you are old,
This is Saturday Slam.
if you like old school music, but no gals for young ones, right? Young at heart.
Yeah.
Young at heart. No gal, right? Bring your shades. When I go there, I always see people wearing shades. Why is that? Bakit ganun?
Bakit ganun?
Madilim na sa parking lot eh. Madilim pa. Nagsishades pa.
Mas madilim sa club.
Oh, madilim talaga. Inside no gal. Yeah. All right. We'll take a quick one. Right back.
Boys Night Out on Magic 89.9.
The voice of Summer, Magic 89.9. Time now is 7:05. Welcome back to Boys Night Out.
So
Rick
that's-
and Tony.
This is one artist that okay lang kung walang divorce.
Dua.
Dua Lipa. Okay lang kung ayaw niya mag-divorce.
She's beautiful.
Kahit sinasaktan ako, I'll stay. It's worth the suffering.
Kamo, bro.
It's worth the suffering. Dua Lipa. We do have our
Especially
friends.
when she starts talking, right? When she
Oh,
starts
man.
talking,
Oh,
man, she has that beautiful accent. Man, that's like
Yeah.
from a different world. But anyways, like we said, we do have our friends from Viva Max.
Yes, a movie launching tonight on the app. If you haven't downloaded, download it now. We have from the movie Kulong. We have Carice Manzano and JD Aguas. Water. Water. Okay.
But welcome on the show.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
It's the first time on the show?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
No, it's because Tony got excited. It's because usually we always have the ladies.
Yeah.
That was all of a sudden. He just wants he wants to penetrate into the Viva Max
No, we had
male world.
We had 3 guys come here. Gold. And then we had Yosef, I think, come here. And then another guy from Viva Max.
It's gonna take a while
Yeah,
to figure out the name
It's
later.
like 2
on.
years, just after the pandemic.
Yeah.
They came.
But then he wants to know, what does it take to become, part of the Viva
Yeah.
Max?
Max.
Yeah, how did you enter, JD?
I came from theater.
Oh, okay.
Direct Vince Tanyada.
Oh, okay.
And, I was discovered by Direct Bobby Bonifacio.
Uh-huh.
And then I messaged him, and then yun po, he introduced me to my manager. It was Mark Grabador, and I've signed in Viva, and the rest is history.
So is it one of those things where you already knew what it is, obviously, Viva Max? Where you just like, okay, I'm game to do anything. I'm just, just to hone my craft.
Yes, ako po kasi naman in theater, I was doing like deep
Uh-huh.
concept, like I already done nudes.
So all out ka na sa teatro eh.
But
so,
in dim lights.
Dim lights.
Opo.
Eto, si Tones, bright
Gusto ko
lights.
bright lights eh. Wala bang script na...
In Viva Max,
Viva-
bright lights.
Bright lights.
But ayoko ng plaster eh.
Yeah,
Sayang.
yeah.
Let's not use plastic. I'm all about sustainability. Sayang plastic. We have to save the seas,
Yeah.
Microplastics are all over the place.
You gotta save your body, too.
Yeah.
You don't want that in your body.
Yeah, and wala namang mali siya. It's just work.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Trabaho lang.
Trabaho lang.
Trabaho lang. Walang feelings, ha? Walang feelings to, ha?
Eh, sa age ko to, hindi natatayo eh.
What? No, he's only 29 years old. He's the youngest here on Boys Night Out. So, but what was your break, JD?
Bed spacer.
Bed spacer.
With Christine Bermas.
With Christine Bermas. I actually watched that. The parang was that dorm? Ba yun?
Yeah.
The dorm one, right?
Yeah.
Ang daming
The trailer, psychotic.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I do to sleep in the Viva Max.
I was the guy that in the campus crash. Right?
Yes. Yeah. Oh shit. That's right. Oh, you're the badass.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the okay.
Tony wants to get into some of that action
Okay.
too.
The douchebag.
You're the badass. Yeah.
How about you,
douche.
Carice? How were you discovered?
Oh, I started YouTube vlogging and then doing some TikTok dances, and then all my videos was like trending. And then
Which one was the first one that trended?
Ligo challenge on YouTube.
The Ligo challenge?
Yeah, Ligo challenge. It's like
Buhos ng tubig
Yeah.
on top of you with
but
the...
I'm wearing clothes though. Yeah.
You don't want to do one without?
If only I could. Why not?
Parang it's easier without, right?
That's a different site. That's
Wait,
not YouTube.
So
That's
you use the
OnlyFans.
tabo,
Yeah, the tabo.
right? And then you dance in a certain way.
Yeah.
What?
What? Look at that. And then who contacted you?
My manager.
Oh, okay. And he said, hey, the
Lito
first...
de Guzman.
He said, gusto mo mag-Viva?
Yeah. And then he's like, oh, your body is so perfect. You have a cute face, and then why don't you join Viva Max? And then I joined.
Shit. You know what? I'm gonna do the Buhos
Ligo.
challenge tonight. Let's see it. What's your manager's name?
Lito de Guzman.
Lito de Guzman.
Look for DJ Tones. His Ligo challenge. But okay, so since the both of you were discovered, you had your manager. What did your family say at first? Like, hey, obviously you're gonna tell them, like, hey, I got this opportunity. I'm gonna be doing this for Viva Max. What did they say at first? Were they hesitant, or were they like, oh, go?
Actually po nung ako, my family is parang diverse po kasi my mom and my siblings grew up in Europe, so we have
Europe. Tagal lahat eh.
Yeah.
Nude beach.
Parang, and then they supported me sobra talaga na to the point they watch my movie together.
Don't you get ilang? Like if there's a sex scene coming up.
Pero pero
Nakailang yun eh.
yeah, nakakailang.
Sa sexy ka, kasama yung mom mo. Oh, mom, okay ba? Mom.
And my siblings, they were like covering their eyes.
They're like, watch me pump. Watch this pump scene. Oh, ito.
Wait, and mind you, for those that don't know, her sister is right behind him.
Yeah.
Like, literally. Have you watched this stuff?
Fast forward.
Fast forward.
She was smart enough. She's like,
You don't do the slow-mo?
she's like, I just want the dialogue. Just give me the dialogue first. Okay. And then I'll pick up on the where the
mahina
movie
yung
is.
thrust action mo, kuya. Are you older?
No.
Oh, you're older. Oh, okay. So si ate.
Yeah, si ate.
Si Are.
Si ate. Ate, okay ba yung thrust ko?
Parang walang feelings. How about you, Chris? How did your family take that?
My family wasn't against it.
Okay.
They were like, go ahead if that makes you happy, then do it.
Did they first say, magkano? Right? That's usually, magkano ba?
Yeah, of course. They asked,
Yeah.
how much is
Yeah.
the talent fee
When-
going to be? And
yeah.
then I didn't say anything about it. And then they watched my first movie. And then my
Were
second...
you ilang din?
Yeah, so ilang, like, I'm
Nervous.
like, I was covering my face, my whole face. I don't want to see their
Yeah.
reaction.
And then what was the reaction after the movie?
Of course, they said, you were a great actress and you have a bright future.
May potential talaga.
Yeah, may potential. And then...
Parang yan ang line ni, hindi na.
Sino?
Sino na naman yan?
Wala na siya dito.
Drop the name.
Wala na siya dito. Nag-retire.
So the next buwag na.
May potential ka.
May talent ka.
Yeah, ganun.
Are you
may
alone?
talent ka.
Do you hear that often? May talent ka.
Yeah.
Iha. Upo ka dito.
Parang okay ka.
Parang iba yun.
Okay, so you got a new movie coming out. Can you tell the listeners, the viewers, the title of the movie and your characters? Who do you guys play?
Oh yeah, Kulong, streaming worldwide tonight.
Kulong?
Yeah,
Is it
Kulong. Yeah,
Kulong.
ang arte. Yeah, streaming worldwide na tonight, midnight, 12 midnight. So ako si Tisay dito. Tisay pero morena ako.
Morena. Okay.
Yeah, si Tisay is very makulit, wild, and explorer.
Exploratory.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
very open siya. Parang Europe mindset, parang ganun.
Okay.
Western mindset.
Parang game for
Yeah,
anything.
game for anything, down for anything. And then, ibang-iba talaga siya sa first movie ko. Ibang-iba siya sa character ko nun. But, may similarity siya sa personality ko in real life as Charis Manzano. So, please watch
So what's the
relationship between the role that you play
your character and yourself?
in real life? Are you open as well?
Yes.
Ooh.
You like to do it all.
Yes.
24/7?
Everything.
Look at that.
I'm really like wild. I don't know if that's normal.
So are you the type that just try it once and then if you like it, you're okay, but if you don't like it, okay.
like, yeah.
Is that how you are in terms of relationships also? Like, when you see a guy, okay, game. If not,
recently, because last year I was in a long-term relationship, and then after that, I did that thing.
oh wow, how long
Yeah.
were you guys together?
3 years.
Oh wow. And
Was that your longest?
Longest.
and because of the industry, did he couldn't take it anymore?
Yeah.
Mm.
Sobrang seloso.
So, pinili mo career.
Career, of
over
course.
over relationship.
Yeah, there's so many, guys out there.
Wow.
Look at this girl.
Wow. Okay. What's your type ba?
What do you look for? What catches your eye first?
Someone who is hygienic, mabango.
Nagliligo
But of
every
course-
day?
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
okay.
Mabango, and then
Ayaw mo na may BO? Na may putok? No?
hard pass.
Hard pass. Oh.
Diba that's the musk. Manly musk.
Ano yun?
Yeah.
Ano yun? What do they call the thing at the tip? Ayaw mo na may coops.
Don't say that. You can't say that. Don't say that. No. Basta. Ang ano yan? People listening, they already know what you're talking about, don't. Okay, how about you, JD? Who's your character? What's his name and what does he do?
My character name is Boy. I'm the caretaker of the resort because
It's Boy.
Boy.
Caretaker. I think everyone knows a Boy, the caretaker.
yeah.
Oh, si Kuya Boy.
Boy,
Oo.
a virgin.
Okay.
Ay, parang si Tones.
Boy,
Virgin na.
resort caretaker virgin.
Yeah.
Parang si Tony lang.
I would have taken that script too. I would have taken that script.
Fit ka din sa rules.
It's like a porn, right? Boy is a resort caretaker, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then 3 girls sila na
Yeah.
pumunta sa resort.
Nag-check-in.
Yeah.
Doon sila nagkulong.
Okay.
Amigos kami, best friends.
Okay, so it's not kulong-kulong like prison.
No.
Nah, it's not actually.
It's a deeper meaning.
Who are the other ladies with you?
Jen Rosa and Aika Veloso.
Yeah.
Si Aika. Okay.
Oh, see Jen. Okay, we got the trailer, so let's check out the trailer. I know Derek has it ready, so Derek, can you play the trailer, please? One. Mangkulong yan na.
Parang hindi ko kaya. Sobrang
Along
wild.
with the purpose.
Along with the purpose.
My eyes.
Where is this shot?
Tanay Rizal.
Tanay Rizal.
Lapit lang. Okay.
Yeah.
1 week,
I thought lock-in.
4 days.
Lock in.
Lock in.
For 2 days only.
2 days.
Yeah.
As a VMX experience.
Wow.
Oh, okay. So that was nice. But how do you like for you, JD? It's because I know Tony. He's always interested in the passionate scenes.
Yeah.
How do you get ready for like the kissing scenes? Your sex scenes. Do you talk to your partner and do you like, okay, this is what we do. This is how I'll kiss you, or is it just like, okay, 1, 2, 3, let's go?
No. Actually, we have intimacy workshop with Direct Sigrid Polon, and then me personally, as
Wala bang mga non-actors workshop for intimate lessons?
Intimacy.
Na pwede like walk-in, mga
Drop
walk-in.
in. May drop in.
Walk-in. Sit-in. Wala bang ganun? Sit-in. Kasi may kulang ako. Gusto ko matuto din.
sa Madrid niya.
Madrid. Scout Madrid.
Scout Madrid niya.
Sa bahay.
Yeah. Tama.
I know that.
In Viva.
Scout Madrid.
Tony's been there.
Oh, the house. Okay. Ask them next time if they allow walk-ins. Sayang. Okay.
Baka next time you'll see some video of him there.
Yeah. Please invite our viewers and our listeners to catch tonight. It finally airs on Viva Max.
I'm inviting you all to watch Kulong in Viva Max, streaming now in Viva Max worldwide, diba? Worldwide in different bansa, diba?
Countries.
Yeah, 11 million subscribers. Basta may app.
Basta may app.
Basta may app
Plus
kayo.
sa Telegram. Kasi malulugi
That's
ka.
bad.
That's bad.
Is it
That's bad.
It's on Telegram?
Yeah,
Piracy.
Oh, they share it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And also the clips.
Yeah.
Cut it and then make it a scandal.
Ang late naman ng Telegram. Just download it.
Yeah.
Download it for real.
They just send the sex lang.
169 only.
Yeah, 160.
And 400 movies.
And Chris, please invite your listeners and viewers.
Hi listeners, this is Cariz Manzano as Tisay sa movie na Kulong. Streaming na this 12 midnight tonight. Only on Viva Max app. Just download the app and then register, log in, and then watch the Kulong. Enjoy the movie.
Watch
and
the
then,
Kulong, huh?
Yeah, watch the Kulong. And don't forget to rate 5 stars.
Yeah.
This is directed by Sigrid Polon.
And
How's Lucky? How's Lucky doing?
Lucky?
Your brother? Diba Lucky Manzano?
Oh my God, I was confused for a second. No.
Half brother, right?
No. We're not
Di ba
related.
Tito Edu your dad?
Oh, shit.
Hi, Tito Edu.
Hi, Tita.
Tito Du! What's up? I didn't know.
He might pass out or something.
I finally met your daughter.
Wait, how can they follow you on your socials, your TikTok, YouTube?
Oh yeah. You can follow all my social media: Facebook, Instagram, Cariz Manzano, and TikTok, Cariz Manzano. But on YouTube, it's Carizasi Vlogs. So you can watch all my vlogs there. Ligo Challenge, etc. Yeah.
Okay.
And I do have a Lua. Subscribe also. Singit pa rin, no?
Oh yeah. You have a Lua? Okay.
Yeah, I do have a Lua.
JD, you have a Lua?
No.
No.
For girls only.
See, Tony's like, I'm there in the Lula.
Yeah.
JD, how can they follow you?
JD Aguas on my all socials, and yeah, that's it.
You want to say hi to anyone? Both of you? You, wanna
Hi
say?
to my family, to my director, Direct Sigrid,
You don't want to say hi to your sister?
to my sister. Thank you for supporting me always.
Yeah. She's in the back there, you know. Viva Max all the way.
She's so supportive.
Hopefully we see you in the next upcoming Viva Max No. Maybe just Viva One.
Yeah, Viva One.
Viva One.
It's more like wholesome.
Romance, wholesome, like us. Yeah.
Yeah. Never been in Viva 1. Go straight to Viva Max, bro.
All right, we'll take a quick one and come right back with more of B&O. Stick around.
Boys Night Out is on. Tony, Slick, Gino, and 10.
Sizzling hot and always on top. The voice of summer, Magic 89.9.
All right, welcome back to the show. It is 43 minutes past 7 o'clock. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Kamote Thursdays, and it's just filled with guests this evening. We have one other special guest to actually introduce to you guys. I actually saw her on Instagram, and she was being interviewed about living in the Philippines. She's from South America, specifically Brazil, and she has chosen to leave her home country. While I just invite a lot of these, I guess, foreigners to the show, because while many of us
Want to leave.
talk crap and are so hot-headed when it comes to our very own country, we're always looking for other options to leave this country. Meanwhile, sometimes to see through the eyes of a foreigner a different perspective of how
They perceive the
blessed,
country. Yeah.
how blessed we are in this country. Yes, there are some reservations, but it's when I talk to these people and I meet these people why I stay in this country. And I want to introduce her to you guys. Her name is Alexia Nunes. She's from Brazil, and we welcome her. And she's been here for 6 months. 6 months. She's a pro athlete, / model, and now hopefully she can get to acting, right? Or maybe hosting on television.
Yes.
And I see along the lines of Diana Torres, Diana Meneses, and Alexia Nunes. So we never know, right? Priscilla Mariales, who's also Brazilian, that lives in the country. So welcome to Boys Night Out.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And we just happened to meet online. That's how we met.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's the best way. I mean, just making connections. But how did you make your way here to the Philippines?
That's a great question.
Well, was it just something that did your sport bring you here first?
Yes.
And what's your sport for the people listening and watching right now?
Okay, so I am a triathlete. I do triathlon, which is swim, bike, and run. And the race I do is called Ironman.
Ironman, nice.
Yeah, so Ironman actually brought me to the Philippines.
Okay.
I joined a race in Finland last year, August. It was the World Championship. So there were people from the whole world.
Yeah.
And there were some Filipinos there with whom I've connected. And they were really, really nice to me. They asked me if I was going to go back home to Brazil after the race. And then I told them about my journey. I was going to travel around. And the last stop would be Indonesia. So they're like, oh my gosh, Indonesia is so close to the Philippines. Why don't you come over? We also have Ironman there. And I was like, yeah, okay, why not, right? Like I could stay, traveling around for a bit and then make my way to the Philippines. So I came. I competed. The race was in Puerto Princesa,
Yes.
Palawan, diba?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
One of the most
Yeah.
beautiful islands in the world.
Amazing. Yes, like sobrang like maganda, really, really beautiful. I love it. I fell in love with the place because I did like Nido, Coron.
Oh, you hit the spots.
Yeah. I spent like 1 week living on a boat, traveling around, like visiting different islands. It was so nice. And I was like, oh my God, I met very nice people. I felt like this could be home.
Wow. That quickly, huh?
Yeah, it's very quick. And
Nice.
like, boom, it matched.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, this could be home, but I need to work, diba? I can
Yeah.
just travel and have fun. So this company came, Sante. They invited me to work for them for a while. So yes, it was like the perfect
How do you get a
excuse to
job
stay.
like so quickly? It took me so long to find something stable in this country.
Well, you're not pretty, that's why.
Yeah, well, I don't wear spandex.
Exactly.
Maybe if I wore spandex out of the airport.
You don't bike, swim, and run.
Yeah.
Well,
So they got you Santi Barley, right?
so they got me,
Yeah.
yes, at the brand ambassador. And, this was the perfect
Yeah.
excuse for me to stay, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So I made more connections, right? Got new jobs opportunities.
Go out. All you have to do is go out here in this country. You'll find someone that will give you a job or give you a
Connections,
gig.
right?
Yeah.
A gig. That's it.
So you're doing the triathlon thing, you're doing the ambassador thing, and also you do the modeling thing, yeah?
Yes, I'm a model and a host. So as a freelancer, I work for different brands, different companies.
And
Yes.
I'm curious, is how long have you been doing the triathlon thing?
It's been 1 year and a half.
Oh, how'd you get into it?
Oh my gosh, I was into running.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I did my first marathon, 2022.
Okay.
Yes, end of the year. And then I was like, okay, what's my next challenge?
Oh, so you're a person that likes to push yourself.
Always. I like getting out of my comfort zone. you
But what
know.
pushed you to do the triathlon?
Yeah, because that's one of the hardest sports in the world.
It is.
What-
It is.
What was that thing that pushed you to do? You don't have to say. You don't have to talk about it if you don't.
No, of course. I had friends doing triathlon.
Okay.
And I used to do also other sports like bike, swim, I surf, I hike, I climb. Like I do many sports. So I was like, okay, maybe I could try it. Oh, why not? And then, I did my first race after 2 months, like a shorter distance than Ironman. And I really like it. I did well, very, very well. So I was like, this could be something, right?
Oh, look
And
at
then
you.
nice. You could have been. You could have chosen any other country in the world to live in
I know.
because there's triathlons in many countries. But why leave Brazil? Isn't Brazil super safe and like I hear so much great stories about Brazil. Yes, there's a rough part, right?
Yes.
But I mean,
in any place in the world, there's always a rough part. But then,
Always.
what?
leaving Brazil
Yeah.
in a country on the other side of the world, we're not like a few hours.
No.
That's
we're
like 24 hours.
up more.
more.
It's like
25,
30
30?
hours.
36,
plus
34.
Between 30 and 40.
Yeah.
Depends on how
Yeah.
many stops.
Yeah.
you
It's
make.
34 at least, as far as I know.
Yes.
And also the language barrier.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah.
But why? Why leave? Like, what was in Brazil that you didn't want to stay anymore?
Oh my gosh, I went for so many hard moments in Brazil last year. So many hard moments. Well, I had a tumor in my food. I discovered a tumor, benign. So I went
In
for
your foot?
surgery. Yeah.
So this was as you were racing, swimming, biking in the middle of your competition. You find out
Yeah.
you have a tumor.
It's
yeah.
benign.
One month before my first Ironman,
Okay.
I discovered the tumor.
All right.
But I really wanted to do it. So I pushed through. I couldn't really walk, but I took many medicines,
Yeah.
like painkillers.
What the
physiotherapy.
hell?
And then I went. I did.
You're crazy.
Yo. I mean, I qualified for the world championship.
Yeah, that's
in this
that's pretty
race.
nuts there.
I know.
So you couldn't walk even though.
And then I didn't train, right, for 1 month. I focused on healing.
Yeah.
At least being able to join the race.
Okay.
And then my coach was like, hey, you're crazy. Just give up. Don't go. You're not going to finish it.
Yeah, not training
Everyone was
for
telling
1
me
month.
this.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then I went.
Okay.
I was like, okay, I'll just try to finish. And then I finished well. I finished strong. And got the slot for the world championship.
Okay.
So and after this, I went for surgery. So back,
Okay.
I felt a lot of pain. I couldn't, so I decided to go for surgery. I did it, and while I was recovering from surgery, my ex and I broke up. Yes.
How long were you guys together?
6 years.
6 years.
We were engaged. We had a house together, dogs, business. Like,
Yeah, everything.
You had everything. Yeah.
Wow, that's hard, huh? Having, especially dogs.
oh my gosh, it was like kids,
Oh, yeah.
We were children.
Well, I wouldn't know, but yeah.
Yeah.
Engaged, thinking that you're going to get married, you're going to have a life with this person.
Together. Yes.
And how old were you at that time? You were 19?
No, I'm 25 now. I was 24.
Oh,
Yes, I was 24.
Tony is only 29.
Yeah, 29. Yeah.
And can you imagine? I was recovering from surgery. So boom.
So
Yeah. So
in
you
the,
had that
in the middle of your surgery, he leaves you.
recovery.
He leaves me.
Yeah.
So it was very hard for me.
Uh-huh.
You know, I had to move back to my parents' place. We were living in the countryside together, me and him. So I had to go back to the big city, which was a big movement. And then making this movement back to São Paulo, the big city, I suffered a kidnapping.
You were kidnapped.
I was kidnapped.
It's a crazy story. Check this out.
Yes,
Okay, what
I was
happened here?
kidnapped. So I was going to a friend's place, like, you know, have some friends gathering.
Yeah, just to hang out. Yeah.
Just to hang out. And then I see those people in the park. There's a park close to my friend's place. And then I thought they were my friends.
Yeah.
Because it was dark, I couldn't really see.
Yeah.
So I parked my car near them, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm always very careful.
Yeah, you're self-aware of, your
Totally.
surroundings.
So I look at them, I think they're my friends. I park my car, put some lipstick on, boom, and then I'm ready to leave my car. Boom. 2 men and a woman get in the car. Like, don't move, don't shout,
Yeah.
If you react, we're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And then when I see this, I'm like, shit, it's
Yeah.
happening.
Uh-huh.
Like, I see it happening. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, all right, let's go. I have a lot of faith. I believe in God, So I was like, okay, let's go. Tada, God, be with me here. I just want to survive. Just
Just live.
just
Yeah.
live.
Wait, so there was 3 of them that kidnapped you?
So-
as you're in the driver's seat.
I
They
was.
push you.
So I was leaving the car, right? Like I'm going to
You're
my
getting
friend's
out.
place.
Okay.
And then, boom, they're there in front of me. That
You couldn't scream because they shoved you back in? Yeah, you're
If I
like,
react, that's what they said. The first thing they said, if you react, we're gonna kill you.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Got in the car. Like the doors from the back were closed.
Yeah.
So, and they were like very anxious, right? It gotta be fast. Nobody
Yeah.
can see it. So they put me next to the driver, and then one guy and one girl who were also there, they just like jump me and go to
Grab
the
you
back.
from behind.
And then, yes, the other guy's driving. And then, dude, like, he gets in the car. He's driving. I see my friends. Then I really see my friends arriving and going to my friend's house. And I can't.
Can't do anything.
They don't see the car, your friends? They don't see the car.
Or they didn't notice.
They were talking to each other,
Yeah,
smiling, right? And then I see them. And then the car.
So the car drives how far and how long? How long were you gone for?
It took a few hours.
Okay.
It was like 6 p.m. The next time I saw like the
Your
time,
time, yeah.
it was midnight.
Wow.
They were on drugs. They were very, very crazy, like
Okay.
very aggressive. They were screaming at me. They wanted money.
Yeah.
And there were more people involved, like on the phone. They were calling other people. And as I was doing the transfers, because nowadays we can do everything
Yeah,
with the
on the
phone,
phone,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like checking if the money was
Was already in.
already in. Someone is getting the money, like
Yeah.
crazy. And I just wanted to survive.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole time I was like praying, and trying to calm them down, like also be very peaceful. So at the end, they went to a favela. So favelas are very poor neighborhoods. It was very, very dark. They would like kick me out of the car.
Yeah.
But they asked me before they did it if the car had a tracker.
Yeah.
And then I said, yes. They check it out. So instead
So
of
they were going to kick you out and take the car, basically.
car.
But they couldn't do it because...
It had a tracker.
they had a tracker.
Okay.
So they jump out of the car and then said, move, go. So they got everything. I had jewelry, I had bags because I was moving. They got everything: phone, computer, money, card, ID, like all of it. And then it was
Except the car.
except the card.
Oh, wow.
And me.
Yeah.
So I just leave. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know where I am. So I leave. And then I see this big store. There's light. So I'm like, okay, I
You just go there.
there. And then I cry.
Uh-huh.
You cry in the parking lot.
No, I get out. I go in front of the store.
Oh,
'Cause
you
I don't
go-
want to be in the car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
so,
yeah,
someone might.
I don't want to be in the
Yeah,
car. I'm like,
yeah,
oh my
that's-
gosh, like I just want to leave
there's
the
trauma
car.
there, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like crying, like, but I'm alive, right?
Yeah.
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 I'm alive. So people try to help me. I don't really want to take the help. There is this woman, after a few hours, she comes and she's like, let me pray for you. You don't have to talk with me. And then I'm like, okay, I can take this. I can take this prayer. So she prays for me, like, and I feel safe. And she's like, let's call someone. Where are your parents? Like, my mom was traveling, my mom was not there, and it was late. My father was probably already sleeping.
Yeah, it was probably like 2 a.m. 1 a.m.
Yes. So,
right?
Then I couldn't really, I didn't want to call my ex, right?
Yeah.
Like, no. So I called this friend of mine. Actually, so during the kidnapping, I had to call a friend to help me because there's a limit, right, for bank transfers in the phone. I couldn't give everything.
Yeah.
So I called my friend. My friend transfers money also to the kidnappers. And then he was the only person I could like.
Oh, so you had to call someone else to transfer more money.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Otherwise, it would kill me. I had to. I'm not the person who asks money for people, you know.
Yeah.
But-
For those that are listening to this crazy story, we have Alexia here, who's from Brazil, has decided to move from Brazil to the Philippines for good. And now she's living here 6 months in. She loves it here.
Yeah.
She loves the people. She loves the food. She can speak Tagalog as well, better than Slick and I. So,
Konti lang.
so
But we heard you, conversing earlier. And it's very very conversational. Which is good. Is because I think that's important. So do you understand Filipino?
Konti lang.
yeah, she does. Because we were speaking Tagalog the other day, and she picked it up.
Yeah. So I understand better than I speak.
Okay, no, that's good. It's because it pops into your head the way that you think, right? I mean, because like if someone talks to us in Filipino, it comes into our head as English. So it's cool is that you picked it up a lot.
Kind of quick. Because there are many words similar to Spanish. Or like actually the same as Spanish.
Yeah.
And I speak Spanish too, so.
Well, wait till you meet Diana. She's also been here for quite some time. You know Luani, you know Dan, you know Fabio.
Yeah.
So these are a lot of Brazilians that have made Philippines their home.
Also very inspiring.
Yeah. So you get kidnapped, you get run out, you get out, and now what's your mindset after going through a major surgery?
Breakup.
Your fiance breaks up with you 6 years into the relationship. Live in with dogs. You have your own house, both of you. You have to separate everything, and then what's going on in your head? Why? Now it's like just.
So after it all happened, all I wanted to do is like free my mind, enjoy life. And there was
Life is short.
life is short. We you see, I could have, been gone right? Just like
And you were
this.
24 at the time.
And a person texted me because I had money from my social project in Brazil. I used to do a project with kids, like poor kids, underprivileged, and I had to give money from the project because it was in my phone, different bank account. Like I was just giving all the money I had.
Yeah.
Right. So I had to post this on Instagram, share with people, and then a girl sees it. She texts me, and then she tells me she had a brother who was also a triathlete, just like me. He also had a project with kids, just like I do. I used to. He also suffered a kidnapping. He also gave everything the kidnappers wanted, but they killed him after it all.
Wow.
And then I'm like, gosh, why me?
Yeah.
Why am I alive? Why didn't they kill me after it all? Right? So I'm like, okay, God, I'm open. Whatever you have for me, just show me. I'm open. So the only thing I have in my mind is what? The World Championship, right? That I qualified. So I'm like, okay, I'll go. I joined the race. I'll visit my sister. My sister lives in England. It's Europe, so. And then where do I want to be? I can be anywhere. I can choose anywhere in the world, right? Diba? You said it. So like, I want to go to Bali. Surf, do yoga, eat good food, party, chill, just live the good life. And then it happened, right? I met Filipinos, Finland, and then I came here. And then I really liked the vibe. I'm like, okay, this feels like the right place for me to restart a new life. And of course, besides wanting to enjoy life, make the best out of it, I also want to give back to people.
Yeah.
Share love, do whatever I can to help people.
You want to share love?
Yeah.
Wow.
Of
Okay, the
course.
phones are ringing. 8631089.
Get in line.
Alexia wants to share love. Life is short. You know,
No, but I mean,
she's open.
I mean, it's cool. Is that going through that whole traumatic episode in your life, and you find your focus in doing your sport and finding a lot through God. And it's nice that it's brought you here. I mean, this is a different phase in your life. What did your family say that you said, like, hey, this is place for me?
Yes.
What was their first reaction, and how did you tell them to
Can you imagine, like, okay, I call my parents, and then I'm like, okay, I need to tell you something. I'm not going back home. And they're like, what? You're not coming back home? What are you going to do? Like, I'm staying in the Philippines. They're like, Philippines? It's so far.
Yeah.
Philippines, it has typhoons and earthquakes,
pollution, traffic.
What are you going to do there?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's okay. I'll be fine. Don't worry. It's a place I feel I should be. I'm happy, so don't worry. It's all good. So they're like, okay, you sure? I'm like, I'm sure. So they're like, okay, go. Be happy. We support you.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I guess as a parent, they just want you to be safe, and now that they know that you're safe, you're happy. I think that's something that counts for a lot for them, to make them feel at peace.
Yes. And we're always talking. I'm always sharing, what I'm doing, who I'm with. So they see it. Yeah, they know I'm okay.
That's good. But then, are you gonna also be doing more, Iron Man stuff?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think she's letting that go.
Yeah, so you're forever gonna be.
That's her
doing,
home base. She feels home at there.
Hey, maybe you should start teaching kids to swim.
Oh,
right?
This would be very nice. Yeah.
You can teach this kid
Okay.
right
yeah.
here. This kid.
Let's start with this kid over there.
Teach about open water.
I only swim. I only drink water. Right?
Yeah.
Drink water.
The open water. No, but it's cool. I mean, just hearing that story, I think a lot of people will be inspired by you and rethink, how their life is going, and what they've been going through is like, someone is probably has it worse than what you have. At least you have a roof over your head, you have a phone or whatever. I mean, you have to put things in perspective, and just talking to you is you've found that perspective in your life, and you're like, okay, I'm good, I'm happy, let's enjoy.
I'm alive.
Yes.
I think being alive is the biggest gift we can have.
It took a traumatic situation for you to realize that. For many people, don't realize that. And that's what mindfulness is. And a lot of people forget it because we're so preoccupied with work, with family, with
Everything.
having, owning, and doing instead of just being.
True.
And
Ego.
yeah, when people are put in a situation where their own life, their health is at risk, that's when
They kind of realize,
Boom. That's when we see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's too late. But for others like yourself, it's unfortunate you experienced that at a very early age, in your 20s, mid 20s. So now you're living your life to the fullest. And I think that's what we all should be doing. And I think I've been preaching that ever since. Living your best life.
Yes, that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Hey, how can people follow you, by the way? Some people have been asking.
Well,
Do you have
I'm on all social media platforms. The one I use most is Instagram. It's Alexia Nunes M. So all of them is the same. Alexia Nunes M.
There you go. But
Yes.
I mean, thank you. Thanks for dropping by. I mean,
You can join the show. You're just around the corner, so come by, stop by. You're
you
always
can hang
welcome.
out.
If you want to do a 9 to 12 slot,
Let's go. Tara.
tara,
Tara, yes.
tara na,
It'll be fun.
9 to 12.
Okay, let's go.
You get to go out a lot. Have you experienced the nightlife?
A bit, konti lang.
Konti lang?
Konti
Yeah.
lang.
Where do you usually?
Where do you go?
Where do you go, or what do you enjoy?
Do you like the bar? Or you like the club? Or you like?
I really like dancing. Yeah, I love dancing. So clubs is fun. Like club is fun, but now I've been going more to this bar. My friends just opened.
Okay.
The vibe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's in Arcovia.
Arcovia. Yeah, it's a Pasig.
C5?
Yeah.
It's very nice. They always have like live music, good drinks, good people, good food, like good environment. So.
What do you like to drink when you're out? What's your drink of choice?
So I don't really drink alcohol.
Okay, you drink water.
That's how we get along.
Nice.
Yes, mostly water, or I always ask for non-alcoholic drinks. You know, like with some ginger ale,
Tonic water, yeah.
lemon, whatever they
Yeah.
have. So
Hey, that's good. Not
Yeah.
bad. Living your life to the fullest. And yeah, drop on by again, hang out with us.
maraming
And
salamat.
yeah, you can. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
You want to say hi to anyone? Your friends, your sponsors, the people that got you here, your ex.
Oh my
That if it wasn't for him, you probably wouldn't be here as well. You know,
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right?
Yeah. Nah,
there's a
shout out.
reason. There's a reason for everything.
There is a reason for everything.
yeah.
We gotta
And-
trust. Sometimes we don't see.
Yeah, and each experience is usually a lesson. So
True.
he may be one of the biggest disappointments in or most painful experiences, but it's made you stronger. And here, look at you, you're here.
Yeah.
You never know, you might marry a Filipino.
Oh. Well, who knows? I'm open.
There's a guy out there waiting right now. He's been waiting for the past 3 hours. I don't know if he's waiting for me or he's waiting for
No,
you.
he's been there before I came.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still waiting.
Are you dating now, Alexia, for our viewers?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not.
Wait, are you the type to say date right away, or you want the person that you are gonna maybe be friends with first and then date?
Yes, friendship. For me, friendship is like,
The foundation.
the foundation for any relationship.
Really?
Yes.
I like the friends with benefits.
straight
Yeah, me too. Well,
straight to. She's like, you know what? Forget the relationship. Let's go with the benefits.
well, yes, I like it too, but friendship first.
Friendship first.
Yes.
If you get along,
If you see eye to eye, I mean, just as long as you have the same vibe, then that's cool.
no, you don't have to see eye to eye because you can be smaller, taller, right? Doesn't matter.
How tall are you, by the way?
170. So 5'7".
5'7". She's a tall drink of water. There you go. For the average Filipino, that might be 5'5".
True. Pero it's okay. Wala problema.
Are you okay with height?
I'm okay.
If the guy's
Have
shorter?
you been with a small Filipino guy? Or
No,
Filipino.
like 4 feet?
I haven't been.
I'll take you to urban Makati. They got these guys that are vertically challenged.
Oh my God.
It's like around 4 feet.
Well,
3
if
feet.
they're nice, if they have good heart and good mood, good energy, let's go.
Okay. I'll introduce you.
But that's it.
Tara.
Tara.
Is that your favorite Filipino word? Tara.
My favorite.
Tara. Okay.
Tara. Yes.
Or tama na.
Tama.
Tama na.
Or sige pa.
Sige pa.
Yan. Sige pa.
Or-
Kaya yan.
Can you say masarap?
Masarap.
You know that word, right?
I know.
She said it the other day.
Delicious.
She said it.
Masarap ng pagkain.
Oh.
She is good. She is good. All right.
Oh, damn.
So we are done for the week. Thank you very much for joining us. We will catch you again next week. And hey, don't forget to catch Chris Cantada's song. Tomorrow it's dropping. Of course, we did play it here. So we promise not to play it today, but we'll play it again next week. It's called Once. So check it out on his Spotify everywhere. And he also has a music video. And yeah, we'll see you at Ford.
Yeah, congratulations to Ford launching the Bronco and the new Mustang. And congratulations to Ford Philippines. And what else is going on? Don't forget, for the next 10 days,
Big Bad Wolf.
May 24th to June 2, it opens if you love books or you want your kids to get into books, from romance to literature to even self-help books, sports, coffee table books. They have a plethora. Join us 10 a.m. to midnight. So even if you come from the bar, you can go straight to the bookstore. It's actually fun to go with that date if you guys are both a little tipsy and look for books. It's over what, 6,000, 7,000? I don't know how many thousand of books, but they have a lot of books, and they're only here for 10 days, and then they go back. So they're here every year,
and it's always replenished every day.
Yeah, I suggest you go in the next 2 days. You
want to be able to get good stock. I got a coffee table book of a bunch of artists, and there are like 1 or 2 left. So yeah, it's a real good one.
Yeah, they're gonna have new stuff in the next 2-3 days. I suggest you go night weekends because it's gonna be packed during the day. So yeah, and bring a credit card. I highly suggest you bring a credit card.
Also, you can use if you have like Gcash, Pay Maya, you can use that too.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Nice to seeing Cheska, Dino, Debbie. And the rest of the guys there of Big Bad Wolf. And Jacqueline, congratulations. Carol, and to Andrew, and to Ambassador of Malaysia, Sir Datu. It was a pleasure to meet you once again. I don't know how you were in that suit in the hot weather, but you did it. And to Yusek, Fatima, Laila, Aliyah, congratulations to you and the kids of the DSWD. I forgot the name of the foundation, but great job, and we'll see you soon here on the show.
All right. So on behalf of Gino and Tin, my name is Slick Rick.
And this is Tony. Good night, everyone. Be safe on the roads, and we'll see you guys at the Big Bad Wolf sale.
Bye.
Back to Tony, Slick, Gino, and Tin. Boys Night Out.